this video, we're going to learn how to export a sequence. So this is just a little sequence from this series of clips. And if you scrub over, you can see basically someone picking up, taking a bite. And we have cut those all down. And so this is the final look we have. And the idea is I want to export this as a sequence, and then I can bring this in and use some speed and duration and things like that to kind of speed this up. Because right now we are at 7 seconds, which is a little bit longer than I have in mind for this clip. So to export, we're going to go to File, Export, and Media. And I want to first make sure that I'm exporting what I want. I can do the entire sequence. I can do the sequence in to out, the work area. Typically, you're going to be in one of these areas, and you've got a little preview here so you can make sure that you're getting your entire clip in. You can see that. And we've got 7:15 seconds. So over on the right-hand side is where we want to really look at all of our settings. So our format is always going to be H.264. Our preset, and this is really true for most of the projects that you have in the journalism school, is going to be the YouTube 1080 Full HD. And that's going to work for the majority of projects you have for the journalism school. I'm making sure that I'm exporting both video and audio. And here's what that means. You can see in my video, I have a 1920 by 1080 frame rate. Here's our audio settings, 4800, stereo. In some cases, you might need to export to mono, but typically you'll know that in advance. But that's where you'll, if you export to a mono channel, that's where that will happen. Now I'm going to click the name here, and so I can rename this whatever I want, whatever file I'm going to go back into. Save that. And when I get ready for the final step, there's two ways I can do this. Let's say that I want to continue to work in Premiere. I can cue it over to Adobe Media Encoder, and Adobe Media Encoder will handle the export, and I can go back to Premiere and work. If I don't need to go back to Premiere and work, I can just click Export, and it'll export right here from Premiere. And depending on your size, export might just take a few seconds, like it will with this short clip, or it might take even longer. So that should give you an idea if you want to do the cue or the export. I'm going to go ahead and export. It's rendering that out, and we're done. So that is how easy it is to just export and that YouTube setting. Now, if you're going to social media, you're doing some different clips like that, I have a separate video that shows you how to export for different social media outputs. So make sure you check that out.